Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to play a full season with the Pittsburgh Pirates, except I'm going to do one thing a little different. I'm going to take every player and edit them so that they are all a 1 overall player. I'm going to take, for example, here's Starling Marte. He's a really good player. He's a gold player in the game. I'm taking all his attributes down to 0. Every single one, from his power, contact, potential, bunting ability, everything, even the fielding will be 0s. And I'm going to have an entire team of nothing but 1 overall players. And what I want to do is I want to see how the team does in a game. I'm going to play at least a little bit of a game with the Pirates as a 1 overall team. I'll probably get mercy ruled after 1 inning, but I just want to see how it goes. And then I'm going to simulate the rest of the season and see if the Pirates can win any games. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty tough, especially with everybody 1 overall, because they're not going to be able to hit. They can't field. They can't throw. They can't pitch. I'm also changing all the pitchers to 1s. Look at that. Everybody has 1 and F ratings. So let's see how this shakes out here. It's opening day. My team overall is a 1. Everybody's a 1. That's the lineup. I have the regular lineup together that the Pirates put out there in 2017. And I'm taking on the Red Sox. This is the opening day. I didn't get to go to this game, unfortunately. I had to work that day. But since this is MLB The Show 17, the entire 2017 schedule is in there. I don't know if they have the 2018 schedule built in there yet. It might be kind of interesting to try that out. But here we go. Fenway Park. Garrett Cole is on the mound. He is still in trade rumors. It looks like they're going to trade him to the Yankees, and I say why not at this point. At least it looks like we're going to get back Clint Frazier and also a third baseman, Andujar, who has some power. So Frazier and Andujar might be pretty decent in batting practice. I think the Pirates really kind of blew it the last couple of years. They had 98 wins in 2015, and then they just went to sub-500 teams somehow in 2016 and 2017. It's just terrible. So here we go. I'm playing on rookie mode, by the way, because if I play on all-star or legend, I'm not going to even hit the ball, and we're just going to sit here and just watch strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. So you can see Marte just got a base hit somehow. I'm just using contact there. He just blooped it in there right in front of the right fielder. Probably could have gotten thrown out at first base, but you can notice everybody has a 0 speed. Here's McCutcheon, who's one of the nicest guys in BP, and he hits into a double play around the horn. He would beat that out pretty much every single time if he had his regular stats in there. I think he runs a 69 in the game, but not in this scenario. Look at Polanco. Chases it down. Remember, Polanco's got a 0 speed, 0 range, 0 arm, as does everybody. And that one's into the corner. Polanco slowly gets it, and he's going to be out at second base. That's surprising. All right, so that was good. And there's a base hit. Cole has all 0 attributes, by the way, also. So he's just basically throwing batting practice fastballs up there. By the way, this is one really annoying thing that I've already edited out some of these. Anytime there's a ball, Cervelli drops the ball. He can't catch the ball at all. I would say roughly 50% of the time he misses it, and it's kind of annoying. I think if I did this again, I would at least not change the catcher's attributes to be so terrible that he can't field the ball, because half the time it's a pitch and then the ball gets away. So Cole gets out of it there with minimal damage. Not too bad. I'm still losing 1-0, but I thought it was going to be way worse. Polanco with a little tiny... Oh, that dropped in there. That's going to be a ground rule double because of the layout of Fenway Park. That gets into the stands, and somehow I got an extra base hit. So this is actually going better than I thought. Now I just need to get it run here. Jordy Mercer's up to bat. I think I have him batting 6th in the lineup. He's arbitration eligible. A lot of people thought he might get non-tendered. He's going to make $6.5 billion this year. He's kind of a subpar offensive player, but in batting practice, he is decent. He's nice in BP. I would rank him number 2 on the team behind McCutchen in terms of total home runs hit in batting practice. So I definitely want Mercer to stay around for a while. Here's David Freese. That's going to be a base hit. Polanco's just touching third. I'm sending him. He is going to be... What kind of slide is that? He's out. He held his hand back instead of stretching it out. Like if his left arm would have just went straight, he would have been safe. But yeah, he's definitely out. So Benintendi, I think, is out in left field. He was getting the ball the same time Polanco was touching third. And Polanco gets gunned down. So still 1-0. There's 0 range from Josh Bell at first base. Oh, look at that. He's got to get a double out of that weak ground ball past first base. This is going to be bad. Oh, there's an error. And this is like the bad news bears. 2-1. Now, in real life, Garrett Cole would be rolling his eyes and shaking his head and getting all upset because Garrett Cole doesn't have much patience for anything like that in real baseball. By the way, if I was ranking Pirates in terms of how much I like them on the team as players and everything, I would rank Garrett Cole probably within my maybe top 2 favorite Pirates. So definitely don't want to see him traded, but I mean, I don't think the Pirates even have a shot at the wild card in the coming years. So, I mean, might as well trade him. Harrison's probably going to go. If they get Clint Frazier, then McCutchen's probably going to be out the door, which really kind of hurts. McCutchen's our best player and also the best guy in BP by far. So might have some low numbers in batting practice this year in terms of home runs that I catch. Was going to try to maybe get 700 this year again, but who knows. Oh, there's a pass ball. Cervelli can't handle anything. Be better off putting Herbie in the catcher and Euclides in at pitcher, maybe putting Hurdle over at first base and bringing the coaches. I wonder what the equivalent of a 1 overall player would be. Probably like a 10-year-old boy, little league boy, huh, Livy? Livy just walked downstairs. What are you doing, Liv?
Heard you upstairs.
I'm playing this game, and I'm the Pirates, and they're all really bad. I changed all of their ratings to 0s. So they're like worse than your softball team. Look at that. Easy pop-up for Cervelli. And he dropped it. I'm the Pirates, and I'm getting beat pretty bad here. The Red Sox are just... Look, there's another hit. Down there that's called Pesky's Pole. You know why it's called Pesky's Pole? Because this guy, Johnny Pesky, used to always hit home runs over there. It's only 290 feet away. Look at that. That's trouble. Polanco is so slow. He only runs a 0. And this is going to be maybe an inside the park home run. Yep, that's a home run, Livy, and it didn't even get out of the ballpark. All right, I'm going to stop this game and just simulate now. You can see the score. It's 12-0 Red Sox. I'm getting beat so bad. And I'm probably going to lose like 35-0. Oh, we have another visitor in the room right now. I need to get a webcam so everybody can see. Little Elsie's in the room.
Yeah, I knew she was there.
That's one thing about MLB The Show. In this new house, my setup is... Now it is on the same floor as all the kids, whereas before I was downstairs in my man cave and kind of had some privacy down there to play games. Oh, we got pots and pans banging in the background. Thanks, Elsie.
Why?
Look, the score right now, it's 15-0. They just hit a home run. And we're going to play the final out here. I'm going to send in Chad Cool. I didn't change the batters' ratings to 0s for the pitchers. Like all the starting pitchers have 0. I'm not 0, but they still have their regular, like, crappy, like, 20 overall contact and whatever. So I put them into pinch hit to see if I could get something going, and I didn't. I end up losing the game. You can see the score there is 19-0. The Pirates haven't lost the game that bad since they lost 20-0 against the Brewers back in, like, 2007 or 2008, something like that.
Did you remember it's very good, and I got 35-10, and my team was winning, and then I just like lost then because I got battered in.
Yeah, you used to be pretty good at MLB The Show 16, but we haven't played too much of the Show 17. Just looking over the stats from the game, and hey, can you get those pots and pans off of her? It's probably like showing up in the background. Rafael Devers is the overall MVP, and now I'm going to simulate the rest of the season here. We can see April. There's the schedule for April 2017, and it goes nice and quick. I lost every single game in April. You can see all the scores. The closest game looks like it was a 5-1 loss. There's also some big lopsided losses in there, 21-1. So 5-1 was the closest. There's a chance the Pirates might win a couple games. Let's do May. I'm going to sim the whole month. We're just going to do 1 month at a time. There's a 0-6, another 0-6. Then there's some big drubbings in there by like double digits. Let's go back and look at the May overall schedule. Well, the Pirates are now... I didn't see the record there. We're going to go ahead and simulate June. You can see, look at those run averages up there. Trevor Williams, 11.53. Jamison Taillon, 13 point something. Chad Poole, 11 point something. Look at this game, 26-0. The Miami Marlins beat me 26-0. Look at all those runs given up by my pitchers. Like, you could go out there and pitch, Livy, and you would pitch better than these guys. Like, that's how bad it is.
Yeah, like I give curveballs.
You would probably at least... Here is July. This is the All-Star break. I'm really interested to see who the All-Star representative is from the Pirates. The worst All-Star representative ever for the Pirates was, what was that one closer's name? They had a closer with like a 6-something earned run average back in the 2000s. I can't remember his name offhand. I want to say something Williams. Someone help me out. Something Williams, maybe. I couldn't really see who the All-Star was, but it was probably someone terrible because all the pitchers are 0-something. All the batters are hitting like 100. But we got a critical situation here. It's a 0-0 game. And it's out in Colorado. And Dan Runsler is on the mound. I played around a little bit with Runsler when I was editing the players. For some reason, it let me edit what he looked like. So I made him super fat and short. All the other players were kind of locked out. I couldn't change what their physical traits were. Like, I couldn't make them taller or shorter. But a couple guys like Runsler I made really short and fat. I think Angel Sanchez I made super tall and skinny. But here's Runsler. It's a 0-0 game. They have a runner on second base. I'm going to go ahead and get up a couple crappy pitchers. It looks like Garrett Cole was sent to the bullpen recently. So we'll get him up. There's one out, so I need to get a strikeout or a pop-up. Basically, that's the only thing that can happen here, because if they put the ball in play on the ground, they're probably going to get on base because none of my guys can field at all. So here we go. I just need to get... Oh, he swung at that. All right, we got a 1-2 count here. We might strike him out. Lefty on lefty matchup. We struck him out somehow. That was a meatball down the middle. And it's 2 outs now. Bottom of the ninth. The Rockies can walk us off. The Pirates are like 0-90 something, trying to snap the longest ever losing streak in Major League history. I don't really know what the longest losing streak is. I think the 1988 Orioles started out like 0-23 or something like that.
How many did the Pirates in that?
Well, it's 0-0 right now. It's a 2-0 count, so it's a hitter's count up. That's going to be the ball game. Josh Bell with a 0 range could not keep that one in the infield, and that's a walk-off. Pirates lose again, and the losing streak continues. I wonder if there was ever such a losing streak that got this bad. I mean, it probably will never happen because, I mean, major leaguers can still win games every now and then, but if it got this bad, how many fans would actually be at a stadium? I mean, who would actually go to the games besides people that want to catch baseballs in the stands? I mean, this would be great.
1,000.
Maybe, 1,000 people. And that's actually really bad because usually there's, on average, about 30,000 people at games. Look, the Pirates are 0-134 right now.
Why is there so much people in games?
Well, usually, like PNC Park can fit 40,000 maximum. A lot of people like to go see baseball games, Livy. Look at that. We need one win. Can we get one win? Oh, they're 0-161. There's one game left at the end of October, at the beginning of October, rather, against the Nationals. Let's play it and see if we get a win. And the Pirates finish off with a 0-162 record. We didn't win a single game all season. So that was kind of an interesting experiment. I just wanted to see how it went. It took a long time to edit all the players down to 0 attributes. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little experiment. Might make a couple more videos like this coming up in the near future. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Say bye, Livy.